What is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. Just wanted to do a quick video. I'd already kind of thought I'd beaten this dead horse, but I was looking on Facebook and then I just had some comments on my video, so I figured it was something that I wanted to address again, and that is the before and after taxes situation. So somebody's on Facebook asking, how much do you make as a driver prime, and that could be company or lease, and they're like, take home pay or after taxes. Or somebody left a comment on a video that I'd made where I was showing my settlement statements, and they were like, well, is that before taxes or after taxes, or what do you take home? Listen, I'm going to say this one last time. After taxes has nothing to do with the amount of income that you're making, okay? Taxes is totally individual. I may pay less taxes or more taxes than the average person. I'm going to speculate it's probably less because I have other things to write off on my taxes besides what my business operates on. So if you were to go to a bank, the first way they can tell what your financial intelligence is for you to tell them how much you make after taxes. If you're a company driver and they ask you how much money you make, it's not your net pay, it's your gross pay. There are certain things that get calculated into your pay that are going to be deducted before your net pay, which is actually considered your income. Hopefully this is getting through. Now on the business side, if you happen to be leasing, your income is calculated on a whole different set of things, which is a little bit more complicated, but it's just more complicated. So if you ever hear me, which I'm really, trying not to do, I might show it every now and then or talk about it in response to something, but if I'm talking about how much money I'm making, I'm talking about what's coming into the business account. Now, once my taxes are done, if I was to take that to a bank, or if I was going to figure out what my actual adjusted gross income would be, that would be less, because there's some deductions and things like that that are going to be taken off the top. So I may be paying a higher or lower percentage of taxes than somebody that lives in a certain state. So if you have somebody that's in Illinois and they're saying, well, here's my take-home pay, that's going to be different than somebody that lives in Texas or Florida or wherever it is. So the whole take-home pay thing, you're looking at it wrong, okay? Your income has nothing to do with your take-home pay. Let me beat that dead horse again. Your income has nothing to do with your net pay. For example, if you're a W-2 employee, you're going to see the big number, and then you're going to see a smaller number. The bigger number is if you go to a bank and you apply for a loan, that's going to be the amount they use. Anybody that's talking about how much, it's kind of a red flag. If I was to listen to a video and somebody was telling me how much money they make, if they're talking about take-home pay, I'm going to be a little skeptical about if they really know what they're talking about when it comes to money. All right? So things that get deducted from, if you're a W-2 employee, you're going to have, depending on how many dependents or something you show, you're going to have, if you have insurance taken out, 401k taken out, all those are going to bring down your net income, but it's actually considered income, okay? So hopefully that kind of straightens it out. Maybe if you're somebody that's asking somebody, well, how much you making after take home? That has man, I can't say it enough. That has nothing to do with your income. So hopefully that kind of sinks in. If you guys have any more questions about that, maybe next time I'm home, I'll go talk to a banker and have them break it down a little bit more specifically. But it's just one of those things that just keeps coming up over and over and over again. Especially when it's like, yeah, but how much do you make after taxes? You know what? My taxes have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And because, well, we're not even going to get deep into how I file my taxes and things that I do, but that's individual. Anyway, enough about that. I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.